Hello, Gemini. This is your weekly reading for September 9th to the 15th. And it's, oh my god, tarot. Alright, we're gonna get right into it. We're gonna do a 3-card theme, and then we're gonna do a 7-card spread. This is pretty hefty for a week, but I was feeling it. First card you got, King of Wands, practicality. That's very action-oriented. It's like carrying out a plan that you voice we're gonna do. Here we go. Then we have the 7 of Pentacles, potential. Okay. Seedlings of hope. You know, starting to see the things come to fruition almost immediately. Like, and you know what? I feel like King of Wands, I mean, it's rooted in something you knew would probably go well if you started. So that stuff's on your mind. And then you have the Tower. Okay, sudden destruction, sudden change. You know, you're rocking your foundation. Perhaps making a small change will result in the change up of something else. Like it'll, you know, when you invest in a business and then it gets successful, yes, but then you lose all of your time and, you know, your relationships around you disintegrate. You know what I mean? But let's get into your spread. So here we go. Ooh, 10 of Swords in reverse. King of Pentacles in reverse. Some of you guys are feeling, sorry, not 10 of Swords in reverse. 8 of Swords in reverse. And some of you are feeling mentally restricted. This card has come up in other people's readings. That limitation, that restriction, I feel like that's the energy of like kind of defining your boundaries. Like maybe perhaps this week there's going to be some type of thing that, you know, co-signs the shift in your consciousness or your beliefs, where you're kind of like, you know what, I kind of always thought men were trash, but now, oh yeah, this certain type of men are definitely trash. And, you know, I mean, I don't mean to go at something so negative, but you know what I mean, like what you thought you might believe about people, you believe now, okay? You have the King of Pentacles. This might relate to your money matters. This might relate to work or an authority figure at your work. And if you're the authority figure, you might feel restricted yourself in terms of what you can do in your role. Perhaps an opportunity, a new opportunity, you've met the ceiling at your company and you're thinking about that. You have the Queen of Swords. So some of you are feeling that extra, you know, you're looking beyond the surface of what people tell you. You're investigating. You're making sure your T's are crossed and your I's are dotted. You're making sure you read the fine print. Because some of you have been waiting a long time for like a promotion or something like at work or some recognition of some sort. And it just feels like there's some type of false, you know, perception of reality being handed to you, some illusion. And it's causing you to wait. And so in that, like, your perspective is changing, okay? And with your perspective changing, I mean, that might relate to the restrictive 8 of Swords, where mentally you're just like, I can't leave, but I can't leave, but I need to go, but I don't have what it takes, and I'm waiting on an opportunity, but they're not giving me the opportunity, and you know, you talk yourself in circles, thinking that there's no solution, like there's nothing, or the solution is going to have to come from some external source. So then, next card you have is 9 of Cups. This is self-reliance, self-sufficiency. This is you remembering who the fudge you are. This is you going, okay, well, you know what? If I want this type of opportunity for myself, if I can't get it here in a timely fashion, like give yourself a deadline, I will seek it elsewhere. Like, you know, making a decision and making that decision the right decision. But it's also, this energy is more about carrying yourself with confidence on a spiritual level. Like, you don't care what the other person's doing. You're doing you, and you're very confident in that because you believe in yourself. And you know that when you put that energy out there, it kind of creates that energy as well. And then you see, now you have now you sit here with the 10 of Pentacles. You know that attitude. Going from the 9 to 10, that attitude will reap you some rewards in terms of your finances. Possibly even your health life. If you have some goals for your health and you're really going about it and you're very confident in yourself, you'll definitely shine through and, you know, be successful in that, to say the least. I mean, there's completion there when it comes to your finances. So, I mean, whether it is you're waiting to be promoted or waiting to find a new opportunity, the value of your work is going to be recognized energetically. So whatever opportunity comes forth, it will be a solid W for you, a nice little win. You have the Chariot. So throughout this whole thing, I think it's most important to keep your composure, maintain your professionalism. A lot of the times the Chariot can be very grandiose and very charismatic, or no, not flamboyant. No, not flamboyant. Very boisterous. How about that? Boisterous. You know, wanting everything to be entertaining and loud, and you know, a lot of vitality there. But this is associated with the Cancer sign, so there's a lot of roller coaster of emotion. You're up, you're down, and your path, you have to go up and down and left and right and control two parts at once. Like, you know, have you ever had audio where the left track and the right track weren't in sync? And even if it's a milliliter off, it's awful. You know, so Chariot represents someone who has to keep control of two items, two energies, and has to keep them in sync with each other to create an overall composed and grandiose entrance. So when you go out there, you know, excitement is nice, but you know, you got to keep it within professionalism, and keep it within what, even though your heart and your mind are like wanting to express yourself because that's who you are, perhaps, you know, always thinking about your public perception. You know, the Pentacles is a very earthly kind of sign. I mean, earthly kind of like, it's energy, and it's very grounded and practical. It's very about your physical life. I always think of like those really successful people with the business suits that, you know, you gotta wear a suit, gotta look good, you know, public sector stuff, Capricorn, earthy, all that. I always think about that. But keeping your composure and constantly seeming like you're not impressed by life with being grateful. I mean, I think this week that's where your energy's at, and you should definitely take note of that Tower card as the theme. Some things get destroyed so that new things, more successful things can be created. So hopefully you have an optimistic week. I hope you enjoyed the reading. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and if you could, please, like I said, like the video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.